I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Superstition. The victims who died were the lucky ones. Superstition.
Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video, and this is another paid request from user Love to Eat Push 79, as do I. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the request. If anyone wants to send in any requests, you can either send it directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Paid requests could be about reviews, re-reviews, topics, reactions, lists, pretty much any type of video. But again, PayPal or Patreon, the links are down below in the info box if you want. If not, no worries. But this is for a film called Superstition, and pretty much you have a house that's haunted. You find out it deals with a witch. She had her ass fucked up way back in the day because she was a witch bitch. Meanwhile, in the present time, this new clergyman signed his local. He's assuming the role of this elderly minister. Okay, let me stop right there. This is one of those films that you look at and you go, what are you looking for? If you're looking for a film that's short, has some interesting creative death scenes, with some pretty decent lighting at times, especially the third act, and has some fun special effects, okay, give this a watch. If you want characters you care about, if you want an ending that satisfies you, if you want stuff to make any semblance of sense, you're shit out of luck. And that's why this is a movie that, at the very least, yeah, it was fun to see how people get knocked off in pretty creative ways. But if I were to say I gave a shit about the story, I'd be lying. If I said I gave a shit about one character, I'd be lying. If I said I gave a shit about the ending, I'd be lying. So it's hard for me to give a shit about the movie. Otherwise, I'd be lying. Now, what I mean by the death scenes, spoilers with the death scenes, like, okay, the way it begins, this couple gets this joke pranked on them, they leave, so the pranksters are in this house, and one guy flies into the ceiling, and his head is found in the microwave. And the other guy's, oh my god, and the head fucking explodes, and then the guy tries to run off, and then as he gets into the window goes and cuts him in half. Fun! But then when you get to the characters, I just don't care. The family, the lead guy seems like a bland meh of a character. He doesn't really do much of shit for most of the fucking movie. And I can't tell you one fucking characteristic about him that didn't involve his looks. So just fucking bland. And when you're waiting for a death scene, you either got random shit that's not explained, like why is there a little girl in white? I don't think the movie ever explains who the fuck this girl is. Like, this random girl is in the building he's in. He doesn't ask anyone, who are you? Where did this girl come from? Hey, who's that little girl? It's never brought up. He never brings up to anybody. No one fucking knows who this little girl is. So who the fuck is this? There's one who shut your bitchy mouth and slaps someone in the face. Which I thought was a weird line. Shut your bitchy mouth. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Suck on my dicky mouth. That's why the bitch sure said. Suck on my dicky mouth. What's that? Because I suck more dick than you. Well, you're a bitchy mouth, bitch. Oh, why don't you just do the fucking whole Rob Zombie thing? I don't fuck you in the fucking bitch, mouth, bitch. You shut your bitchy mouth. Suck on my dick, mouth, dick. Just do fucking, might as well. Because I just as well like the characters with them having that than without it. Nah, that's a lie. I probably dislike them even more, to be fair. let me take a step back. If they were talking like Rob Zombie's movies, I would hate the characters. Here, I didn't hate the characters. I was just very indifferent about the characters. But who gives a shit about characters? Well, you know what? I think that's what makes The Changeling and Poltergeist and even the first Amityville Horror. Because I actually liked Margot Kidder. I liked James Brolin. I'm going to say Josh Brolin. I liked them in the first Amityville Horror. I liked the family in Poltergeist. I liked George C. Scott in The Changeling. That's why those haunted house films work for me very well. Because you have special effects and all that, but if I don't give a shit about even the characters in, say, The Conjuring, I care about, the family was well cast. I like the Petra Wilson and Vera Farmiga as the Warrens. That's one of the reasons that makes The Conjuring work for me, and even the sequel, Conjuring 2. Here, all I'm waiting is for the next death scene, and it's fun. When someone's sawing and the saw bounces and gets into a priest, zzz, and the saw's still going, the blade, and goes through the guy. That's a fun freak accident. Well, freak accident, it was done on purpose because the ghost, the witch, I should say. One guy gets hanging in the elevator shaft of this building, and you can easily tell it's a wax figure dummy that falls. One guy gets crushed in this like wine press. Last time I saw that is when those Three Stooges tried to squish each other's heads way back in the day. Because like someone getting crushed, their body crushed in this wine press thing. Later on, one's by a mirror which explodes and the mirror right into the person's head. And the lighting in the third act, when the guys with the cross all around, opening doors, and you see now the witch is this shadowy figure, which I don't understand how it went from one to the other. I try to remember if they said that. So the witch only looks like this because I just because it looks cooler, which okay. And when it's coming down the stairs and some of the stuff you see kind of on the cover of the VHS, and the lighting's not bad in that. One death where someone takes a spike and puts into someone's head. Again, the death scenes are fun, and they're not the most typical I've seen in this kind of movie. I'll give you that. But again, I don't care about the story. I don't care about the plot. I don't care about the fucking characters. And the ending, spoiler alert, everybody's dead except the lead blind guy, and then instead of running the fuck out like he should, he stays around, gets pulled into the fucking water, and then he's dead. So everybody dies. And I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't care, so I guess I'm not mad, but fuck more can I say? Superstition. If there's a reel that shows the death scenes, cool, but that's other than that, it's a short film. Like I said, it's not a long film. You know what? If you have a bunch of buddies, you crack open some cold ones, or even one of these. Whereas there's not many of these left because can't find a lot of Cold Red anywhere. Let alone Mellow Yellow, my favorite drink. But if you get a cold one and you have a bunch of buddies and you want to laugh, okay, but if you don't, I just don't see what much of, other than the death scenes, what else is there to like? I guess in this frame of my mind in my old age, I need more than that. That's why The Changeling and Poltergeist and such work much better than a film like this. That's just my opinion. But with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.